Hello and welcome to Aero Life Art. This video will be doing a comparison on two Winsor & Newton pocket sets. Now these are both of the Cotman line, and the first one we're going to look at will be the Skechers pocket set, and this has a total of 12 colors, and then also the palette pocket set also has 12 colors as well. So we will start with that. So we'll start with this one here. So here's the box. It is the, again, Winsor & Newton Cotman Series. Now it used to be called the Skechers Pocket Box, but they recently did a whole redesign of not only the carton, but I think the case is the same, but again, they changed the name right here. And here is the what it used to be, and I'll show you a quick picture here. So yeah, we'll get into it. Now these are, again, it's a 12 color set here, and the Winsor & Newton company is a UK company. It's headquartered here in London. However, these are now made in China. Most of the Cotman brand that I've noticed are made in China. And you can see here as well for the other one here. But this is a very compact set. Now the colors that are included are lemon yellow hue, cadmium yellow hue, cadmium red pale hue, alizarin crimson hue, Ultramarine, Cerulean blue hue. Oops, let me get that there. Viridian hue, sap green, yellow ochre, burnt sienna, and burnt umber. There we go. And then also Chinese white is in there too. And it also lists the pigment numbers as well. So if you're looking to get those, they have those here as well, as well as on the cartons itself for the actual paints. So this one is a brand new set. I just got this a little while ago, so I just took it out of the box, and so I haven't even unwrapped them yet. But like all the Winsor & Newton paint sets, it comes with the color chart, little insert here, a little bit about their paints, and also the paints in that line right here, along with information on the granulation, the codes for transparency and opacity as well. So this is helpful information, and we'll put that back in here for now. So the pocket set, again, it's very compact. I believe it is, let's see, let me get my ruler here. We're looking at, let's see, I'll go in inches here. We're looking at about 5 inches to about just under 2.5 inches. So, and it's, oh, there we go. Sorry about that, folks. So we have here, and here it's not a completely full, a lot of containers will have, all this will be just, straight out, full and filled in. This has a bit of a hollowed bottom here, but it's not so much to where it would, really be an issue. And the plastic itself is actually pretty good, seeming plastic. I mean, it doesn't feel cheap at all, and it's fairly light. And then you see the Winsor & Newton, and you can see it's kind of, there we go. So it's very good. And again, you can put this in your pocket easily. So it's very compact. And again, if you watch my other videos, I like to do a lot of plein air and urban sketching. So this is very convenient for that type of painting that I like to do. So opening it, you've got that little insert there. So you just open right there. It fastens really well, so it's not, I mean, it's easy to open, but you know, it's not going to fly open on you. At least I haven't had that experience with other containers. So this one here, you open it up, and again, I just got this one recently, so I haven't opened up all of mine. My son actually has one, so he's been using his, so I just finally got around to getting my own. So right away, you've got your 12 colors here, all individually wrapped in the standard Cotman Series Winsor & Newton wraps here. You have 3 mix and wells right there, and it comes with this, you know, real tiny. It's got the Winsor & Newton. See if you can see that. There we go. So it's got the little brush there, and again, you just, you know, pull this out here, turn it around, stick it in there, and you've got your brush to where, you know, you can, you know, get your paints, you know, do your mixing and all that, and then, you know, it's very small. I have seen other videos where even using this as a, you know, for detail, I don't know, some people have had pretty good experiences, some people haven't. So I have gotten this brush in other Winsor & Newton sets, but I have not used them because I just prefer larger brushes. Now you could probably fit another brush here. It just depends on the thickness. So if you can see this right here, you could probably get a little something in there, but again, it just depends on what you can fit in. You'll have to probably try out different brushes to see what you can fit in here if you're wanting to replace this here. And so here are these. These are, you can take them out. They're all individually wrapped, and it has the information. There's the pigment right there. There's the name of it there. You've got your series and the information on the pigments itself, and yeah, there's the information on Winsor & Newton, where it's made, and all that good stuff. And so, but these are in the little wells here. So you take them out, you unwrap them, put them back in. So these are fixed wells, right? So you can replace these if you want. Like, if I don't want this one, I'll just go find something else. However, because of that, you can still only fit 12 in here. You can't try to customize it and try to put in, you know, an extra 2 or 3 or whatever. So, you know, this 12 right here, again, you can make your own custom of 12, but you have to leave it at 12. So and that's not so bad. I mean, sometimes a lot of colors is what people are looking for. Other times, a limited palette can really stretch and you know, those creative muscles to try to get the colors that you want, and you know, with mixability. So, but all in all, and it's a very simple design. I mean, it opens up, you know, you've got that. It, you know, lays very flat, well, somewhat flat there, but nothing to where it's gonna really mess with you. So, and then when you're done, you know, you can clean that off, put your brush away. And then you've got your nice palette that, you know, well, I mean, this should last a good while. It is a really good palette. Again, minimum on the amount of colors you can have. And, you know, even the mixing wells, you've got 3 at least, but it's still pretty good. I really like this, and I'm looking forward to opening this up and using it. So the next one was one that, before they did the name change, here, I'll start with this. This one used to be called the Pocket Plus set. So this was supposed to be the upgrade to the Skechers Pocket set. So with the upgrade, you have, as you can see here, again, it's the Cotman line. They changed the name, obviously, so you've got the Palette Pocket set. And this is 12 colors that it comes with, and it too is made in China, as I believe I showed you earlier there. And however, you get, when they say palette, you definitely get some extra palette stuff in there, and I'll show you in a little bit. But So you see here where it kind of opens up there, but and this is a really neat set. It is thicker, even the box is thicker. I mean, there we go. So you can have a comparison of the box. It's thicker, but it is still pretty portable. So here it is here, and again, compared to the Skechers pocket set, there we go. And then was kind of, there we go. It's thicker, but again, it's not that much bigger. So, and again, just a little thicker and all that. This can still fit in your pocket. No problems there. This one, I believe, is about, I think this was about 5 inches. Yeah, about 5 inches. And trying to get it from here, from the edge right here, just under 3 inches. So, but yeah, and what I like, and I like in every pocket box, is a flat, or what I call solid bottom. I'm not really into these open because anything can kind of get wedged in there, and you have to get something to get it out. Again, I've seen others where it's deeper and it's just, you know, just less, it's just harder to get stuff out. But this one is rounded. And it's really not bad. So, but again, I prefer, you know, I like how it's all around, it's just all closed up and just compact. There's nothing that's gonna really get caught in anything. Maybe these, if that, but even these are kind of rounded here. So, and I'll show you this in a while. So you open it up just like you do this one. So you open it up, you kind of push the top end, and then you open. So it's got that little clasp right there. So if you try to open it just like that, it probably give you some trouble. But if you push the top in and then let go, and that should be it. So this one is, again, it was 6 colors. On this one, it's I believe it's actually the same as before. Well, no, you've got some different ones. You've got lemon yellow, lemon yellow hue, cadmium yellow hue, cadmium red pale hue, permanent rose, ultramarine, cerulean blue hue, viridian blue, sap green, yellow ochre, burnt sienna, ivory black, and Chinese white. So you've got a few different ones from this one here. Now I have customized mine because I just love customizing pretty much everything I get. So here's my swatch chart that I made. What I did is, see, these come in these little things here. And what happens is, oops. So you've got, here, I'll take it from here so that way I can kind of show you. So these kind of go in through here, and you can get, you know, you can put in your colors here. This is how they came in originally. And so you get 4 colors in each of these, and you just pop this in there. And that's where you get this right here. See the little cartridge looking things there? Right there. So they each came 4 paints to a cartridge. So I took those out because, again, it's enough to put in your 12 colors. However, I kind of went around and, you know, to see what I could do to maybe add some colors in there, and I found that you could. And I watched an instructional about, basically, so you take those out, these cartridges all come out, and there were 3 of them, one here, one here. So, you know, you take them out, and I kept them because they're good for other palettes. And there's a larger, what's called a travel palette, and it's about, I think you can get like 24 or something in there, but you know, they all take these, and so I save them for that one. So here you've got this little empty space here, and what I did is I went and got just a piece of cardboard, and I laminated it, that's my quotation marks there, by basically just wrapping packing tape all over it. And then I went and put a adhesive to the bottoms of each of the paint wells here, so that way I could just put them in. And so what I was able to do by packing them in there nice and tight was I was able to add 2 more colors. So instead of the 4, I'm sorry, the 6 on each side, I was able to get 7 on each side. So, and then some of those colors I replaced as well. So I added some and I replaced others. So what I did is, you know, I just got that, attached it to this, and I could easily pull this out. And I mean, it's a really strong adhesive. It's some really good stuff. I'll have to look and see if you guys are interested in what that adhesive is. They're like the little dots. I can't remember what they are at this point, but I'll be happy to. If you have any questions about it, just put it in the comments, and I'll be happy to get that information. So I have my colors here, and I just put them in there, and they're affixed to this, so they should be fine there. This is the brush that it came with. As you know, the Skechers box came with that real tiny one. This one comes with a larger brush. It's a 5. There we go. It's 5, number 5 Cotman. It's a round, and it's a pretty good brush. It really is. I do use it, and so that goes in there. However, when I was doing my customization, I realized that I could add in another brush. I also like, when I travel, I like to have a flat, just for, you know, various other, you know, techniques. So I went and got this one. This isn't any type of special brush. It's just, you know, from those variety packs. I sawed off the end because it was a full size. I sawed it off and then kind of just sanded it down to make the, you know, make the rounded edge right there. So that way this fits nicely right here. So I have the round brush and I have the flat brush. And so whenever I need, I just push this down, this comes up, and I've got that. I've got this brush, and it's great. And so the colors that I put, I'll just go over those. So I kept the lemon yellow, the cadmium yellow. I added, or I replaced and went with Puro red. And then I still have the permanent rose, ultramarine, the cerulean blue, and then I added indigo right here. I like that color a lot, and this set wasn't made for any type of colors that I'll need for like urban sketching. It was just, you know, colors that I had around. I just really liked them, and I kind of wanted them all in one case. However, I may go back and redo some of these colors to make them a little easier for urban sketching, plein air type stuff. So Viridian green, I kept that. Sap green, yellow ochre. I put permanent brown in there. It's just a color that I wanted to try out more, and I had a tube, and so I put that in there. Graphite gray, I love this color. If you do urban sketching, this is really great for concrete buildings or sidewalks, even rocks. This is a really great color. And lunar black is another one. It's highly granulating, and it looks really good for rock and other stone structures. So it's these two work really well together. And then instead of the Chinese white, I took that out and I filled this with white gouache. So you can see that right there. It's kind of all broken up, but it does, you know, if you put water in there, it'll activate it. So there's my white gouache. And this is I believe it was M gram gouache that I got for this. So, and this is really well for highlights and things like that. So, and also, you're going to take these out because they're kind of loose. So, but yeah, with this brush in there, it actually, because see, this moves around, but when you stick the brush in there, you know, everything stays put really well. So I'm really happy with this setup. Again, I may change some of the colors, but the rest of the setup, I'm going to keep, unless I find something else to add on or change. I love it. So this right here is it used to be, so basically what you do is it's a rubber right here. Whoop, and there's that. All right, so we'll just put that here. I just want to show you this part right here. So this is a rubber thing that basically you stick your finger in there like that, and that's supposed to, you know, instead of a lot of others will have the ring underneath, this has this little rubber thing here that goes, you know, it's connected, and you're supposed to just be able to do that, and you can stick your finger in there like that, and then, you know, do your painting and all that. Well, the thing is, the complaint that I had with this is that when, again, you'll see that this is disconnected, but when it was connected, when you open it up, it would kind of stop right there. And that just really got on my nerves. And so I had to stick a one of those mini binder clips in here that whenever I would open it up, I would put the binder clip there to keep it, you know, pinched, so that way it would lay straight, you know, like flat like this, because I don't usually carry my palettes. I usually kind of put them down flat. So I kept having to do that until one day I decided, you know what, I don't want to keep doing that all the time. So what I did is I went and I just got a razor blade and I just slit this in half. So that way I still have this, because this comes out, but it just doesn't look good. So, and it's just a little clasp thing there. So, and I still wanted to have, you know, that cool look. I really like that design there for the Winsor Newton. So what I did is I just cut it in two, and so now it just lies flat, no problem, and it's no big deal because I don't use that little thing anyway. So you can see how it goes right here as well. So that's just something that I did. Some people like to use the little you know, the finger thing to hold it, you know, and that's great. I just didn't like it. So mixing wells, we have 5 mixing wells here, right? So what you can do is this comes off right here, and so you've got 3 more right there, and this has this little notch thing, and you see the notch here and here. So you can either put this just like in the picture right here, so that way you've got your mixing wells, you got your paints here, mixing here, here. So you've got, you know, 3 more after these that you've got right here, the 5. So I thought that was really neat. I like how they did that. You can put it here, or if you want to have them all in one spot, all your mixing wells, you can have it like that. And that way, you know, again, you can, you know, get your colors and do your mixing and all that here, and then no big deal. Once you're done, you just, you know, just pop this off, you know, rinse it off or whatever. This goes right in here above that one. It just pops in, and then when you're done, you know, I put my swatch card there. I laminated this as well with my packing tape, and then you're done. It clasps really good. And again, nice and portable, very nice. I really like this one. As you can see, you know, you can see which colors I use more than the others. But this is really good. This is the one that I have traveled with a lot, and it really works out for me. I'm definitely looking forward to giving this one a shot. I may change out some of the colors for something, you know, more colors that I generally use. But I really like the fact that it's that compact. It's a little less compact, or I guess more compact than this one, but they each have their qualities that, you know, that I think that can be used in different scenarios. So let me know what you think. Do you have these? Do you like one or the other more than the other? You know, we have, again, here are the boxes here. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to ask. Oops, that's upside down. I'd be happy to answer any questions. Again, I haven't used this one, but this is the one I've had a lot of experience with and modifications, and I'm sure I'll be messing with this one pretty soon as well. So thank you so much for watching. Again, it's a pleasure, and feel free, if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the Aero Life Art channel. And again, if you have any questions or anything, like any comments, please feel free to put them in the comments section, and I'll be happy to have that conversation. So thank you very much. Bye-bye.